Breaking news, my country people. What the Nigerian courts cannot do does not exist, my country people. Na so I talk am. The kind things wey we dey see e no dey let person talk again. So tey we don dey used to am. If we just see am, we go say, well, na so dey dey do. Now, the Nigerian courts have dismissed charges by the anti-corruption body, the EFCC, against the Imo ex-governor Okorocha. My country people, some certain things just dey happen o. This our Nigerian court, we just dey notice some certain things ever since when Tinubu assume his position as the president of this country. This Nigerian court, they just dey discharge some certain people wey be say we know say yes, they don get some kind cases with corruption and all. Now that's why the EFCC have been on their trail. Now we have seen that Abakari currently is to be freed. Also, Senator Nwauboshi is to be freed by the Nigerian court. Now this same our Nigerian court. Now, I still dey wonder say wetin dey happen. Like this illegality that is going on in this country, it seems that illegality is being celebrated in Nigeria. So how come the Nigerian courts are just dismissing people with some alleged corruption cases? Meanwhile, those that have been freed and cleared, discharged and acquitted by the courts, they have not been granted freedom till today. Even to an extent that Nnamdi Kanu has filed several petitions against the FG, against the DSS, but yet the Nigerian courts, they have not attended to such petitions. So this is really interesting, guys. A lot is really going on in this country. Nigeria is turning into something else. I'm telling you. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. A Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja has dismissed a case preferred against the former Imo State Governor, Rochas Okorocha, by the Economic and the Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Justice Yusuf Haliu held that similar fraud charges filed by the anti-corruption body against the former governor favored Okorocha in an earlier judgment. The EFCC had also accused Okorocha of committing fraud while in office as the governor of Imo State between 2011 and 2019. However, the judge described the charges as an abuse of the judicial process. The Federal High Court in Abuja on February 6th had discharged Senator Okorocha of 2.9 billion fraud charges preferred against him by the EFCC. Now, Okorocha had been facing trial alongside a chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) in the state, Mr. Ayam Chineye, and 5 companies, But then the EFCC had alleged that the defendants conspired and diverted funds to the tune of 2.9 billion belonging to the state. But Justice Inyang Eko, in a ruling in February, struck out the EFCC suit for being in the contravention of Section 105(3) of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015, which gives the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation the power to recall a case. And according to Justice Nyako, the Inyang Eko, the directive of the AGF and the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, in a letter dated September 12, 2022, to the anti-draft agency to forward the case file, as well as the EFCC comment on the issues for consideration and review as binding on the Commission. And all that the law required of a correspondent, which is the EFCC, was for the correspondence when directed by the HAGF. Pursuit to an actment is to comply and not act as if it's not under the law or thereby. So my country people, well, in other words, the intervention of the HAGF in any criminal proceeding stands the authority of prosecuting agency in the matter unless otherwise directed by the HAGF. Well, my country people, Okorocha, now the Nigerian court has dismissed charges by the anti-corruption body, the EFCC. And my country people, all this is just coming, few months or few weeks after EFCC chairman Abdulrasheed Bawa was suspended. Some certain people wey be say the EFCC hold them for neck. Now they don dey comot small small, starting from Abakari. Shey you dey see am? Ever since the suspension of Abdulrasheed Bawa, na so the Nigerian court dey just dey free them small. Abdulrasheed, I beg your pardon, what's his name? Senator Nwaoboshi. The same thing. When the EFCC come tell am say, how far see money wey you thief o, dey carry am go prison. Now we dey hear say that guy sef go soon come out. Okay, my country people, as it stands, the court have dismissed the EFCC's case against Okorocha. We've known that the EFCC had, pointed fingers at Okorocha that this guy diverted state funds, which is not, which he wouldn't have done, but he did so. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? Guys, this is really serious. So, and at some point, I, smell something fishy going on. However, Nigerians have reacted. This country is finished. Oh, it is finished. Pata pata. God's divine judgment remains the only alternative to salvage this nation. It is beyond human redemption. I can see a ministerial appointment loading. Who go trust the EFCC and its immediate part leaders? Well, the judiciary is the problem of this country. Now, we are being played by the Nigerian judiciary. Where money is involved, no person is trusted. So this is a story. Illegality pursuing illegality. This country is sick. Nigeria just tire everybody. Hey, my country people, these are reactions from Nigerians. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.